What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Boombo Plow playing some more Captain of Industry. Let's get to it. Hello?
Hello.
What's up, Left?
Map stabilization.
Are you doing that too?
Well, you see, I made a slight upgrade,
Uh-huh. What's that?
and that's my manufacturing.
Oh my goodness, what is all that?
So basically, it takes your slag and it makes your electronics, which goes over.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a lot of electronics.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the construction parts, vehicle depots tied into it.
Oh, wow.
Consumer.
Oh, research? Oh my goodness.
Research, recycling, extra
Oh,
storage.
maintenance too. Wow.
This
Wow.
is, so this what kind of messed my map up
Uh-huh.
the other day.
All right. That sounds like fun, right?
I mean, well, considering I kind of went from 2,000 storage to basically 4,000 storage, and then yeah, it's just the whole thing.
Yeah. I gotcha. So I'm in an iron crisis right now myself. I depleted a long time ago. I depleted that first iron mine, right? And I was like, oh well, I'll just go over to this little island where I already had this pathway dug, and I'll just start digging. Well,
Wasn't the right idea.
no, it is, but the problem is it takes like 94 trucks because it's hauling it so far. So right now I've got 7 of the large hydrogen trucks, like the big mining trucks, right? I have 7 of those and 10 regular, like yellow trucks. Okay. And 2 large excavators, and it can't keep up. And it's not an excavator, it's a trucking issue, which is wild to me. But yeah. You said, oh, that's interesting of us. Okay. All right. Traded your semi seat for a bench. All right. Interesting. But like as soon as the trucks get here, they're pretty much gone. So it's not really a excavating issue as it is so much just a they have to go so far issue. You know what I mean? So the good thing is we're digging basically pure iron ore up here where we're at. We get a little bit of dirt, but that's the crisis I'm in right now. And actually the problem that I'm having right now is that I don't have any steel, which if I don't have any steel, I run out of parts. And then I have...
That's what I'm struggling with as well.
Yeah.
Steel being my weakness.
Plus, I did, and I should have done this differently looking back on it now. This first run should have been my steel. Then my iron should have been over here. Then copper. But the steel's in the center, so the belts go past the steel or the iron stuff first. So if I don't have enough coming in, that's where it goes first. So I'm actually tempted to change my belting a little bit and bring in like a main feeder line to here somewhere in between and put a balancer and make the priority go to steel and whatever's left go to iron. I think I'm going to do that like right now, actually.
But if you look at, if you stabilize your iron, right?
Yeah.
And it just backlogs.
Yeah, if I have enough coming in, I'm fine. But when I get in a situation like this, I rather have maintenance parts being built than construction parts because I can wait on building things, which is what's going on now. Construction parts are kind of taking over, and yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna change it. Nothing to it, chat, but to do it. Let's see, it's this conveyor belt right here. We're actually just gonna cut it off here. We're gonna cut it off right here. And then we're gonna put a balancer. Right here. Right there. And then we have to reverse some beltage. But that's okay. And then we'll make the priority go to the left, basically. The other thing I could do that would help is bump up my belt speeds, but at the same time, if I'm not getting enough in, the faster belts are gonna move it. Like, faster belts would be nice, but it doesn't really matter if there's not enough material there. So, all right, build that. Let's go. Oh,
Currently trying to stabilize my map.
Mm-hmm. All about that.
Then trying to get a new reactor going today.
I got you, Gus. I got you, man.
I really want to cut back my coal.
That's what's killing me too. Is I've been in a coal crisis. I'm okay now. I have 14,000 in storage. I may have. So the plan was the other night to build a whole bunch of coal bins, and just go crazy digging on coal, and like start actually filling this mine back in on this side. Well, the problem is there's so much, like there's such a little tiny bit of coal here, but there's tons of rock to move. I think I'm just gonna abandon some of this coal. It's just not worth my time. The problem is the next coal. Where do I go next for coal? There's still a lot of coal here, but I'm looking towards the future here. I mean, there's coal over here, like straight across the crater.
That would be your emergency.
There's coal and iron here. And then there's coal like way out here, but really that's a ton of rock on top of that coal again. So I think what I really, and then there's some coal back here too. I think what I really need to do is A, try to get away from coal as much as possible. And B, I am bringing coal in by ship. I need to work on upgrading the coal mine. The problem is I think there's only one coal mine. Or at least I've been able to get to yet with the research that I have, because there is still some stuff I can do to my ship. But my main consumer right now, I feel like, of coal, I can't really do anything with like cooking, you know, all the blast furnaces. Like I can't really do anything with that right now. But it's power. I have so many. So the problem, I have problems. Okay.
You have problems on top of problems.
What kind of?
What you say?
I built out a ton of production here, probably way too much, for hydrogen, because I'm like, I don't want to run out of hydrogen, because if I run out of hydrogen, then my vehicles stop. And that's not going to be good, right? So the problem is, if all this spools up, I need 142 megawatts of power. Okay, that's a lot, right?
That's why I'm also tempted to hold off from going to nitrogen so soon.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go and get converted to arc furnaces.
And that's going to take a lot of power too, isn't it?
I don't know. But what that will do...
It takes 3 megawatts per. The problem is I don't have the right... Yeah.
But what my thinking is that it will cut back on coal consumption a lot.
Yeah.
I've got graphite. I've got 2 large storages of graphite, and it's backlogged.
I'm actually researching nuclear right now, so might be going nuclear today, chat.
One nuclear reactor can supply
nuclear
60 megawatts of power.
90 or 90.
90. Yeah, 90.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, it's going to take probably...
The other option that I have, and this might sound really dumb, but I have more food than I need. As you can tell, I actually have vegetables backed up all the way to the very farthest farm. After putting in the fertilizer factory here, which actually, what's the issue now? We're out of limestone. Okay. But after putting in the fertilizer factory, the the amount of production out of my farms has skyrocketed. Okay, as long as I can keep water to them. And actually, right now we're down a little bit on fertilizer because apparently I'm out of limestone here, even though I have limestone there. Okay. That's interesting. I should just run a limestone belt and be done with it, huh? Probably should just do that. But yeah, the amount of food that I'm able to produce is just out of this world right now. And so what I could do, and as you can, I have extra food. Like, food is going past my storages and they're full. It's crazy. So I'm making a bunch of animal feed. And the extra animal feed I'm actually hauling over and burning in my boilers to make steam to make power. And it's working. I mean, so yeah, because I did that the other day when I had no coal. So it's a whole thing. Anyway, it's just a nightmare. I still want to redo the whole food system. As far as like the outputs of the food system. I definitely still want to redo all of that, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Maybe today's the day we work on that, because it's a little crazy. I've also had to, since the other day, I had to really step up my tree planting. I kind of got into a pickle where it's like there's not a lot of trees left. So I have 2 towers now. I have 2 different tree farms going. And I keep moving them around. And actually right now it looks like, yeah, there's nowhere to go with all of our tree storage is full, which means we can tone back on the trucks here a little bit. So I have 3 harvesters now and 5 tree planters right now. Because I kind of panicked the other day. If I run out of trees, I'm done, right? So yeah, do it.
It happens.
Yeah. So right now we're still in a crisis here with steel. I might have to add steel production, like add a 5th run through here. I'm not really sure, but I might have to. I kind of don't want to, but I might have to. Because it's just not able to keep up. I mean, we are using steel to make construction 3 parts as well, so that's not helping. But we can't recover on our steel, so yeah, I guess we just have to add steel. That's all there is to it. Time to add some production. And the glorious thing of this game is the copy paste tool is just beautiful. Absolutely awesome. We should be able to do something like that. And it doesn't want to place. Why? Oh, it did place. Part of it placed. That's awkward. That's awkward. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Welcome in. What's poppin', chat? Currently, no, Obos. Somehow, I think we can go to the arc furnaces or something, but like they only do, yeah. It's not the right. Somehow we can upgrade later, I believe. Yes. Wait, why can't place because of that conveyor belt? Is that why? Okay. Let's move it back a little bit. There we go. But yeah, no, as of right now, no, we cannot. Can't really do anything that's going to help us. Which is unfortunate. We have had to also up our exhaust scrubbing like a lot. That was another issue I was having with Powers, trying to scrub all the exhaust. Was causing quite a bit of problem for me, but I think I got that all hammered out now. So And actually, I put in emergency considerations for that too. And what I mean by that, I'll show you. So, just in case there's too much exhaust and not enough scrubbing abilities, I do have a balancer here with giant stacks. So no matter what, the exhaust will... The boilers can continue to run now. So, yeah. And I'm hoping, chat, I'm hoping. We go to the farm. Well, Dad will be at the farm tomorrow. I might end up down there in the morning for a minute, but I'm hoping our rise terminated, y'all. Very, very hopeful. Very, very hopeful. And then if we go nuclear on here, I don't really know where to put nuclear. Probably back here somewhere, because in theory, this is an infinite water supply back here, right? Because this is the desalination. So, especially if we maybe take some of the steam from the nuclear to desalinate water and get rid of the coal boilers, then that's like a slam dunk as far as I'm concerned. Because then it'll never stop, right? At least that's the hope. All right, we need to make this already, guys. All right. Hopefully this is all going to work. Hopefully. I don't know why it wouldn't. It should. Yeah, I'm out. All right. It is firing. We just need to make sure that it's all going to work. Do it. So.
I have a trash problem.
Oh, yeah?
And I even redid my trash just to accommodate extra trash. Now I can't handle the extra trash.
Oh, man. I just realized we're going to need more oxygen as well. That was sized for what was there, not to add on, so we'll add some more air separating capabilities. Okay, that's doing its thing. This is doing its thing. Is it exhausting as it should? It is. And this is doing this thing as well. Why is that on water, not acid, though? They're all water. Never mind. Acid is for copper. My bad. Water's working. That's what matters. All right, we got more steel production going on. We could technically add more if we had to. Put another run of it in here if we really had to, or another one over here. I don't want to, though. To be honest, I really don't want to. Hopefully that'll catch up. I mean, we do have some parts here, so I think we're doing okay. All right, so on to the next problem. I think we're going to fix our food supply today. And by food supply, I mean that we have too much. We have way too much food. But I don't really want to delete the farms, because sometimes on like the bad years, there's still issues at the farm, we'll say. So I don't think we want to do that. Our fertilizer production is back up and running now. So that's good. We do have, why don't we have any sulfur? Why are we out of sulfur? We have that little bit here. I do actually have, you were talking about having too much rubber the other day. I ran out of rubber. Because,
nice time.
Well, because I'm not cooking any, fuel. I'm not making any diesel.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have a sulfur ship now that brings me sulfur via ship. And occasionally I'll cycle the belt on, or I'll turn it off. Like right now we're not really making any oil, so I'm going to go ahead and fire the belt up. And I have it plumbed right into the system here, so it'll fire up and should make some rubber in here. It'll also make acid. It'll also make fertilizer. And then whatever's left goes outside, and there's more rubber production out here too. Because Well, I didn't have enough, so I actually got down to 0, which really sucked for trying to build. I couldn't build any conveyor belts, and that's just not fun. So anyway, we'll fire that process up for a little while and kind of flood the map with sulfur, but that's okay because we can always just turn it into slag and dump it in the ocean, right? That's what all this is out here. This is all slag. Oh, yeah. Why aren't these trucks? Why is my game's paused? I hit spacebar. I was like, why aren't these trucks moving? Don't hit spacebar, chat.
Can one scrubber not keep up with everything?
One
Maybe?
scrubber?
Keep up with what I'm trying to do.
I don't know. I mean, right now I've got, what is this, 10 scrubbers here? So I've got two, well, of course this is coming from all my smelters and stuff, but I've got 2 level 3 pipes rolling in here, and they're both staying like pretty well full. And that's all just exhaust being scrubbed. It's so much. Which is another thing when we go to nuclear, we won't have to scrub near the exhaust. So that will be good. Like that idea. Because right now all these boilers over here are kind of killing me. But to get the proper amount of steam for... Yeah. Anyway. So nuclear research is underway. I think we're going to work on food. And I want to do that up in this area here. And I'll work on it up here and then drop belts to actually bring the individual foods into town. The theory is all this stuff here from the chicken farms up will all be relocated. Plus, I need to have ways for big trucks to get through here too. That would be lovely. So, problem is I need to leave all this stuff in place and then like just come over here and start building. So that's what I need to do. Okay, so what I really need to do is I need to pull off I need to have the main lines for each, the flat belts and the U belts. And I need to do just like I had here where I pull off the product and then I have an overflow. And then the overflow needs to go probably straight to mixers. To be mixed and basically just gotten rid of. That's pretty much what needs to happen. So just make it go away, make it disappear. Turn into animal feed, which the animal feed, like I said, we can actually burn and make power. So I guess that's kind of a good thing, right? I don't know.
I gotta figure out why my scrubber wasn't scrubbing.
CO2?
No, I needed water.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta have water for the scrubbers. Yeah,
imagine that.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Never have seen that coming. But all right, anyways,
never would have seen that coming. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, what?
Sort of in the same predicament because I don't want to build my nuclear reactor.
Nuclear.
In a weird spot, if that makes sense. Because I don't want to.
I think the big thing to remember with that is to build it as close to an infinite water supply as possible. And at least for me, an infinite water supply is going to be desalination. I think.
Considering setting up its own desalination.
Not a bad idea.
For itself.
Not a bad idea. Yeah.
But
so I think I'm going to put mine somewhere back here because these will actually turn off because there's so much water. And they're level 3 pipes, but there's so much water back here that it can't output. And that pipe's going in and that's feeding like town and stuff. It's not feeding our farms. It's feeding town right now and a little bit of factory stuff, but not really, kind of. What I need to do is run a pipe, or maybe I'm terrified to reverse this pipe because this pipe comes from all of our groundwater pumps. And if I reverse that, then like if something which something shouldn't happen to the desalination, but then like I lose water in town, and I don't want to lose water in town. I want to do that. That's a priority. I don't know. It's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other, you know.
I've got so a new desalination plant, beach town, and a farm because I was having water issues.
Yeah.
Just 2 desalinations wasn't keeping up, but for 4.
Okay, so flat belts. All I have on what else goes on a flat belt out of a farm? Right now it's vegetables and I bet fruit are on a flat belt, right? Yes. I definitely need to grow fruit at some point, and then the trees are also on a flat belt. Okay. Saplings. Good old saplings. So I probably am just gonna do like really close together. So if we pull off trees, just go to a storage. Tree saplings, they just go to storage, and then we're gonna tell those to empty. I don't know if I like the way that's no. Hold on. Oh, we can. Okay, that's just awkward. Everything about this is awkward, and we might go through a couple generations of design here, but that's okay. Because I want to keep the ramp open to bring other belts back the other direction. Actually, you can stack belts too high in the center of that ramp, can't you? I did not know that. Then let's just do that. Okay, hang on. We're building out of our head, chat, so you know it's one of those builds where it might take us a while, but that's okay. All good. Okay. Then if we go back to run this through here. Okay. So the first one, we can just simply make that our saplings. And that just needs a storage building. Don't need a huge building. Right next to this ramp. And that's going to be set to empty. Because we have places to store saplings, so I'm not going to conveyor belt all the way out there because that's really far away. The next one. No, this isn't. Nope, I'm already messing this up. Okay, so for the overflow, bring a mixer out here. So that'll take wheat, corn, potatoes, soybeans. I don't have any soybeans either. I guess I can grow those too. I guess. What else happens to this? Somehow you can get rid of the saplings. How do you get rid of those?
Compost, maybe?
Soybeans. Why don't I see? Oh, it's the like the shredder. Ew. Shreds them into biomass. Interesting.
Hey, copper's when I got back up.
Very interesting. Okay. So if we're gonna do that, and then we'll have extra, we take them and put them through a balancer. And we say that to that, that's that. The way that laid out. Okay, priority is going to be storage. Extra is going to go to the shredder. Okay, and that'll make biomass. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with a biomass belt coming out of here somewhere. What else goes into... What do we do with vegetables? Although, no, I do have a ton of extra. Don't, do I? I don't even know right now. Okay, so those go through. They give us fuel gas and compost. It's got to get all complicated now. You can't just, you know, shred the vegetables into biomass. Why not? You know? Why's it gotta be so complicated? Why can't it just be easy? No.
Because it's Captain.
I know, right?
So, can you store radioactive in anything?
So, I forget what it's called, but whatever you get out of, like, your nuclear thing, you have to just store it. There's nothing you can do with it. If that makes sense.
See the radioactive.
Like, it just stores, and that's it. At least from what I remember from Beef Fair. And it's been a while since I've messed with the nuclear. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
They like nuclear. Okay. That goes into there, goes into here. So then this becomes our vegetable going back line, I guess. That's going to go like to town. But that is the priority. Okay, fruits also can come into here. Which fruits are going to be our next thing that we do, so that'll work. Okay. We want this to be vegetables. Okay. We want this to go here, but that way.
I mean,
we want this to be fruit, which we don't have any fruit right now, but we can change a farm to be fruit.
how much consumption rate is this output, so I can kind of get an idea of what I need to plan for?
What?
Nuclear reactor.
I have no idea. I haven't messed with that in so long. It's been a year and a half probably. I don't know. I know Sarge has messed with it a bunch, but Sarge isn't here right now, so yeah. Okay, so we need a line coming out of here to go to town. I'll put a jumper in here, why not? Rags, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Will that work? Oh, that's kind of buttery in a way, but like kind of not at the same time. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. Why not? The problem's gonna be getting all these belts kind of. I want to keep a ramp here to maintain access, but getting all these belts then to go into town shouldn't be really a big deal at all. So that's gonna be the primary going into town, and then this belt here we're just simply gonna go to there with it. Is I don't really know how much I'm going to have. I probably should make it so I can slap some extra in here, you know, just in case. We can have extra. Make it so we can expand, basically. We can always pull a belt off here and go to like more. Yeah, fuel gas and compost. Okay. So the fuel gas, we can also, for now, run that up here or just have trucks move it. Run out of water again. I need to do more desalination, I think, and supply like farms and everything with it. Like, I don't know. Build some more out back here. I got room. Anyway, we're working on food right now. Everything else is kind of whatever. Everything else is running stable-ish. Although we're running out of construction one parts. Probably just because we're filling up construction 3 and 2. Yeah. I'll get back to making construction 1 eventually. Although, are we out of? No, we're rocking. Okay. Steel production. Steel is finally building up a little bit, which is good. Doing okay there now. Never hurts to kind of like take a minute and be like, okay, what's actually going on the map right now? Let's look around for a second, you know? Never hurts. Okay, so we could, in theory, so that's going to be everything for now coming from a farm on a flat belt. Coming from a farm on a flat belt. Vegetables, fruit, and the saplings. That's everything that comes from a farm on a flat belt. Okay, so we could, in theory, build this out real quick. I don't mind. Yeah, this should be fine. So if we just simply get ourselves a storage over here, maintain our rampway here, and a large tank, and we'll run our belts first, otherwise Bird will yell at us. Run a belt out and run a pipe out. And yeah, I'm going to go up for now because if I add more, well, there could be one here, but probably go that way. So have the room. So we can go ahead and build this out real quick. Yeah, I'm ready. What's going on, man? How you doing? Build that out and then actually do a little demolition here. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay. Build that out real quick. Not yet. It is still currently researching, Young Rider. Currently researching. Maybe a little later. Right now, I'm working on my food stuff. It was built very chaotically, so I would like to change that, you know? I do have more coal, yeah. Coal's okay right now. Our coal situation is okay right now. It's not great, but it's okay. Yeah, right now we're working on getting our food kind of whipped into shape here a little bit. So I don't like the way that I had everything kind of laid out, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Ding, nukes are oh, the nukes are done actually. Hold on. Ding, nukes are done. Ding, nukes are done. Would you like an apple pie with that? Oh man, yeah, the nukes are done. So we'll have to work on that in a little while. I'm okay power wise and everything right now. I kind of added a little bit. It's all the hydrogen, y'all. It's killing me. But we're doing okay right now. So it's all the hydrogen. Told you. Okay, why is this not? Oh, because we don't have anywhere for the vegetables to go. So they're just backing up the world here. Shocker. Okay, so if we come out of here, I think we're just going to run next to the water pipe. Because we kind of have to patch this in for now, but it'll be okay. It will buff. Alright, let's just run that to there for right now. We can get rid of this, and this, this, and this, this, and this. And not my farms. That. That's all the flat belt stuff anyway, for here. Be gone. I actually kind of think I want to have like plenty of a food stockpile, right? Like probably more than I should. So if we put a little storage yard in here. So like the first one's going to be for vegetables, and then we'll just run out from there. All the conveyor belts, never enough conveyor belts. Yeah, I bet. We should just move that whole conveyor belt over, right?
Sure.
I should. Because it's like one space off and it's going to like bother me for the rest of eternity. So might as well just move it over one space and be done with it. And then it'll be a straight shot. Oh, by the way, chat, last night after stream, I just got an alert on my phone. That's what reminded me. We finally got Dad's stupid phone unlocked from AT&T. Hooray! It's about dang time. That's all I know. God, it was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'm so happy we got it. It's all done. It's done. He's happy. I'm happy. It's done. And that's all that matters. It was so brutal. But it's done. And everybody's happy now. So I'm actually, I wouldn't mind getting rid of the vegetable storage that I have here, because I don't need, if I have a big storage building, I don't need these other storage buildings. Plus I want to open this whole area up here next to the farms. So yeah, let's just let them eat these, well, there's no vegetables in there anyway. So actually, never mind. Let's just nuke it. I want to, the ramp, I need to move all the ramps a little to the right is what I really need to do eventually here. To have more room here for conveyor belts. So, yeah, we just need to open this all up. Gonna be a bit of an inconvenience for our trucks for right now, but whatever. Okay. Because right now I have vegetables kind of going everywhere, because the town, they really like vegetables. They like vegetables maybe a little too much. Like I didn't, yeah, right?
Yes and no.
Dude,
Now
they're
they
all
like fruit.
about them.
Now they like fruit for me.
Oh, they like fruit for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna build another fruit farm.
I haven't given them fruit yet. So vegetables it is for now. That's all they get out of me. And there's plenty. The belts are full, so. Okay. Yeah, this farm lake is full. Ish. Okay. My trucks are just so busy doing everything they can't, like, do what I want them to do. Go away. I don't really want to, I want to delete all this, but, like, I can't. I can't delete it all yet, so. Oh, I really want to. Problem is, what I need to do is set up like a stack of conveyor belts across here. Do it that way. So actually, if we come straight out of that storage, make all of our other belts equal with that. And then we just run a stack of conveyors. Problem is, it's going to end up being like 2 stacks. There's going to be a lot of conveyors, but it's okay. All good. Because ideally at this point, they are dedicated conveyors. So basically, each one's going to have one type of food on it, and that's that. I think like that, that'll give us room to bring in more conveyors later. So for right now, we'll just patch in some of this stuff. We got to get vegetables into town here. Our food supply's fine, but still wouldn't hurt. All right. So that should be fine then for vegetables. Any extra is going to go get turned into fuel gas and compost. Compost is being dumped. The fuel gas can be hauled to town or over to be made into power. Basically.
I'm full on trash again.
Do what? What about trash can?
I'm full on trash.
Oh. Yeah, I overbuilt on trash like a little bit. Or a lot bit.
I have to dump water into the ocean?
Do you have too much water you actually have to dump?
Oh, so
No such thing.
there might be an actual thing.
Wow. Why not make the compost into dirt? So if you... I would have to mix that with gravel to make it into dirt. If you dump the compost on the ground, it becomes dirt anyway. It will become dirt just over time. If that makes sense. So it will become dirt very, very soon. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to tear this apart too. Now, so that's everything on a flat belt. I don't have any vegetables yet, but let's go ahead and set up a storage for that too. Let's go ahead and just pipe that in as if we have it. Right? Right. We're going to do it. Ah.
Water storage going to town is full, which is causing everything to back up.
Wow.
Because I got I've got the waste treatment plant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since it doesn't technically produce enough water on its own for town,
Okay.
I have to run a desalination line to it, so that's backed up. My one storage is full, so it backed everything up.
The grass that grows on it is darker. Is it really, Kamen Rider? You're just pulling my leg, dog. Because I don't know, actually, to be honest. I don't know. So this will run through here. So what we can do is like right here if we want. Cut this off from potatoes and then give this a fruit. We can just run that to there and be done with it. I do have to assign some farms to grow fruit, but we'll get there. It'll be fine. Okay, so that'll do that. So let's change away from, what do we have? Like a ton of corn, wheat. Let's take a wheat, turn it into a fruit farm. And maybe a potato. We always have lots of potatoes, I feel like, too. Too many potatoes. Although, you know, in life, I don't know if there is such a thing as too many potatoes. The grass is all blotchy. That's interesting. Okay. I thought you were pulling my leg a little bit, but all right. Okay, so we need to work on a potato belt and a corn belt. Potatoes and corn just come into town. No, that's not what I want to do. Potatoes and corn just come into town, right? It's corn. I'm not actually using corn for anything right now. Probably just gonna mix it into animal feed, to be honest. Yeah. So that's where our mixers come in play, but that's fine. So we have this other belt here. This belt here, this VRU belt's on top. Probably take it to there and then drop it like it's hot. Then we can work off of it going in that directional. And yeah, bet. So if we say this one is gonna be cow, it's cow. That's not the right. No, that's not the right thing you do for John. There we go. So how am I going to take all these belts back? Probably try to go through the center. It's going to turn into a cluster, to be honest. It's gonna turn into a cluster. So that's okay. We're used to those around here. We're definitely used to those around here. Yeah, we like that. Problem is when you get here trying to maintain a ramp, it gets a little awkward. It's gonna get a little awkward though. I could just make it where I don't have a ramp and that would help a lot. But it's probably a good thing to try to maintain some ramp access as well. Just to be able to move trucks, you know, with some level of efficiency. Okay, don't go out like that, because if I do that, then I can't put any other belts there. It changed that other belt too, to be honest. It's funny though, they put that in with the compost, to be honest. That's kind of amusing. Okay. Then corn gets stored in a loose bin, although I'm leaving truck access here, but then I'm going to put a bunch of storages there. Maybe I shouldn't worry about a ramp here. Just make stuff drive around. You know what? We're going to do that because I think we could make a whole lot cleaner if we just didn't have the ramp. In fact, I know we can make it cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, but Infinity, what's going on, man? How you doing? What's poppin'? Yeah, we can make this a whole lot cleaner.
My versus.
What's up?
The trash backed up and I started losing workers. All because I noticed that they put a pipe balancer in for the water dump.
Gotcha. Infinity, we're doing great, man. It's not what I want. There we go. So complicated all the time, you know? No. Don't want it to jog leg. Problem is that's okay. Alright, just stop. No. Sometimes, I swear.
Hillbilly_redneck just resubscribed for 5 months.
Yo, Hillbilly Redneck, welcome back. How you doing? Poppin'? What's poppin'? Haven't blown up the town yet, you know, Infinity. We are possibly going nuclear later today, so. Insert Homer Simpson, nuclear, you know. Nuclear. Oh, so we don't need that anymore either. Pretty much. Okay. Okay, so that gets corn at least to storage. And then the access we have to take care of still, which is fine. We can do that. Primary is going to be the out. We're going to put a mixer over here somewhere. This mixer is probably going to be busy. Although, again, we can balance our farms a little bit. We can turn down the amount of corn or potatoes or wheat that we're making. So that's going to be the goal here a little bit with this whole project, I guess. Just to turn some of that stuff down, because we end up with way too much. Which I rather have more than I need than not enough, especially because I can turn into the animal feed, and then the animal feed, I can actually burn that. I can actually burn that to make power. I don't have to just use coal. And I am already doing that. There's animal feed on that belt right now. So. Which, you know, we have a byproduct in a way because we can grow all the crops. The crops aren't the problem. We can grow way more food than we need. So, there's that. Okay, so that's all that takes, and that's gonna basically lather, rinse, and repeat now. For the other materials here. So think of this as like my Minecraft sorter, chat. Kind of what I have going on here. Kind of in a way. Kind of. Can I put that right there? That would be super slick if I could do that. But I can't, so that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And put it there. I don't know if I like doing this with the conveyor belts. I might have to change that. Put in a bunch of drops and stuff. What's this one gonna be for? This is gonna be for not corn, because the first one's for corn. So this is gonna be for, oh, let's make this one potatoes. Potato. And another storage. Okay, our trucks are just not happy with us at all. They're all so busy. Clearly, we need to put in more, or upgrade the belt maybe for vegetables. No, they're just doing their thing. Probably just need to put in. Yeah, this is, yeah, we need to do more here. Which is fine. We knew we're going to have to do that. And this goes to that. Oh, come on. Be a real pain in the backside, huh? All right. So that should get us our potatoes all sorted out. Hopefully. And we have to Unity build the world because, you know. Okay, so technically we have fruit and potatoes in the first one, so we need to get potatoes into here. That's what we need to do. That's going to be in there. Let's actually do corn first. Cow.
It's corn.
It is corn. The big clumpy knobs. I hear it's got the juice. Just saying. There's the corn belt.
I just need to rebuild my worker population before I start doing.
Uh-oh.
Well, I need roughly 200 workers before I try to fire up a reactor.
Oh. You know, I did just mess this up though. We have to have ramp access through here. Which means I can only go too high with belts, and I can only do a couple belts too high. I gotta have a ramp through here. I don't have a ramp through here that really, yeah, I gotta have a ramp. That's all there is to it. I have to have a ramp through here, so we gotta take that into consideration here. But I can go too high with belts through here. What is the big ramp? I always forget. We could do, technically that's, is that 4 belts? 3 belts.
A lot of belts.
4 belts too high is what you can do in the center of that. Okay. Kind of, Infinity. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, 4 belts too high. So if we come into here and we just run this on the ground level until we get over here somewhere, and then we can put a thing in and go vertical. Because I don't have to worry about it over here. Okay. So vegetable and potatoes, that needs to be even higher yet. Potatoes. This will be our potato one. We can actually, hold on. Hold on. It's just gonna get everything's awkward, but that's okay. Go. There we go. Okay, and we should have, oh, I didn't connect those belts yet. Oh yeah. Like, why isn't that working? Because I haven't connected the system yet. And I haven't reversed the belts yet. That might be why. Although I know that wheat is going to go over there and mess this whole system up. I'm aware. I'll have to fix that yet. Okay, so that one can go away. Okay. So, really, I don't want to connect any of this stuff until they eat what's here. Because I gotta go somewhere with what's here. Go away. We don't want any. We can start filling storages, I guess, if nothing else. Making sure the system works as intended. Okay, corn and potatoes coming in. Primary should be set to go. Yep. Back out. We're at now. Obelix, I think you're talking about like have a lift with a lift right behind it. The problem is the motor sticks up on the lift and you can't run a belt on top of it. You'd have to have a gap and then another belt. If that makes sense. So putting lifts behind each other is not the best because you have to have an air gap for that motor, which kind of sucks, but like, for instance, yeah, I can't. If I wanted to go right back here and go this way, it won't let me. It goes, yeah. So, can't do that, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's going to be a little awkward there, but that's fine. A little bit of a jump, no big deal. Might as well, Jim. I still don't know if I like what's going on here, though. Chat, do we like the water slide effect, or should I just use, like, the lifts, but, like, in a downward fashion? I think I should use the lifts, right? Wait. You left a gate open and your pigs got out? I didn't know that was a thing in Farm Sim. That's amazing. I don't know if they'll reload or not. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, I'm just gonna do it. I don't like this jet. That no. No. Do not demolish that building.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
No, I didn't mean to click that, okay? Gosh. Oh, man. I think what we'll do is we'll run the belts out on the height they are now, and then just wherever we need, we'll just run a drop and end it. Like, turn it in, run a drop, and it'll look better, I think. It'll function the same. Should have screenshotted. Yeah, you should have. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Alright, so then, like, this one here. We just run that out to, like, there. Out of build mode. I don't need it. Planning mode. Might as well. Okay. So we're gonna like do that, go there, and then like this. I think that's gonna, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Also didn't think it was a thing. That must be a thing with that map or whatever you're on. Because I've never heard of this. That's pretty awesome, actually. I mean, that's the way it should be, right? You leave a gate open, your pigs might get out. You know, it should be a thing, right? Just saying. Didn't like all the extra legs in there, chat. There we go. That looks much better. Much better. Heard a bug where they would get out. That's unfortunate. Alright, so hopefully this is all working now. Should be. Allegedly. Allegedly. Problem is there's such a backlog right now that I don't want to go crazy and just put in a bunch of like mixers to like get rid of it. Gotcha, Jeff. Is there wheat in here? That's what it is. There's wheat in here. Okay, so now we need to gotta get that wheat out of there, chat. Wheat is kind of blocking up the whole system. But that's fine. We'll get it. This one's gonna be for wheat.
Wheat.
Yep, good old wheat.
Okay, get most of my farms on conveyor.
Well, that's
Oh, some of them, I should say. I should rephrase that.
good.
The important ones, fruits and vegetables, because you know they like to go through.
They love their. I know vegetables for sure. I don't have fruit yet, but
One day,
eventually, I will have it.
two greenhouse worths are not enough.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's can't keep up.
Wow. That's not where I wanted you to roam. Conveyor belt is going everywhere but where I want it to go. Run it. I mean, that works. All right, we'll run that to about there for now. Okay. All right. But no, that is funny though about pig getting out. That's great. Leave a gate open for a pig. Be funny if there's a way to hurt them. That would be funny, actually. That would be amusing, actually. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
that.
can't,
Do it.
yeah, I can't go to bed. I gotta herd my pigs in first.
I hate when that happens, Loud. I gotta herd my pigs. Oh no, not the pigs. Oh, you know, I should have moved that over one more space and then that could feed here and then go out. I can just move this belt over one. Yeah. This is why we build in planning mode. Why I'm not building in planning mode right now? I don't.
I like to live on the edge.
I do like to live on the edge, yeah.
I like to live dangerously.
Sometimes. Most of the time, not really. I'm kind of safe.
Think?
Although, hey, dude, last night I thought I was gonna have to like go beat somebody up with a flashlight.
Why?
I'm sitting here. It's like 12:30 at night, right? And I'm like half paying attention to life. And all of a sudden, from in front of my house, I hear car door, car door. And I look up at my camera and somebody's messing with First Time's car. And I was like, oh, sugar. So I kind of watched for a split second and like, I could tell they got in the driver's seat. And I was like, oh my God, like somebody's stealing his car. So I go flying through my house at 90 miles an hour. I had my phone in one hand and a flashlight in the other hand. And I opened my door and I'm ready to go out and throw hands, you know? And his car is up at the main road and like turning left out of my road onto the main road. And I was like, oh my God, I missed it. So I go flying back through the house and First Time leaves his phone on our kitchen counter and it wasn't there. And I was like, well, that's weird, you know? And so I call him right away and I say, hey, did you just leave? And he goes, yeah, I think I left a gate open at work. I was like, bro, give me a heads up. Like you're going to give me a heart attack, you know?
You got about me with the Mac flashlight.
I said, you almost got pistol whipped by a flashlight, you know? Because that's what I had in my hand and it almost happened. And he's like, oh, whatever. I'll be back in a minute. Like, oh my God, man. You're killing me. So needless to say, there was no pistol whipping involved. Everybody was uninjured. But for a brief minute last night, I thought I was going to have to go throw hands. I really did. It was kind of funny. All right, so far this is all working. Now the wheat gets a little complicated because we actually need to bake bread. But I think I'm gonna still bake bread over here because what do we really need for the bread? Why is there no power on this building? Oh, this never got rebuilt. How can I I want to not demolish that. Come fix it, please. Thank you. The baking of the bread is very simple, but I could either do that over here, I could do that over there. It kind of doesn't matter. The problem with baking bread is they don't eat a lot of bread. I could probably just go down to one of these here.
Are you trucking your hydrogen into your fertilizer plant, or you got it?
Right now, I'm trucking it. Yeah. The problem is my hydrogen's way over there and my fert plant's way over here. Probably need to get a pipe going, to be honest. And then the other thing is I need to move my fuel station for hydrogen over here. I actually have set up some hydrogen tanks around with, you know, fuel and trucks dedicated. Because, yeah, it's too time consuming otherwise. Although, as you can tell, I'm kind of in shambles. So, trucks are a little overwhelmed still. What is the best food to feed mid-late game? Probably should make like the groceries fire. To be honest, I don't do it, but I should. What's the problem here, chat? We have no power. Okay, power's fine now. Yeah, probably should make like the groceries or whatever. To be honest. Oh, we're getting fruit. Cool.
Guess what? Now they want nothing but fruit. So good
Really?
luck.
Great. Great. I can't wait. This all needs to be like level 3s. Messing around with level 2s. Although the problem is that it doesn't really matter because storage is backed up. And I don't have enough electricity apparently.
We need some more power.
We need some nuclear.
I don't
That's
get
full
that.
on Steam, so why is this not like turn? Work. Faster. Think you can go for ever potatoes and veggies, you just don't get extra unity. Okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm trying to build this, but I do have to keep in mind there is a backlog in my farms that I'm trying to catch up with. So I don't want to like over-engineer the wheel here. But at the same time, there is a backlog in a bunch of these farms, so you kind of have to take a minute and like let things catch up. If that makes sense. My power's a bit of an issue. See, all this is fire. See, when these fire up, power just is a problem. Lost Farmer, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Do appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. How's it going? Wait, you've been here. Never mind. How are the pigs? Did you find them yet? Oh, man. You what left?
Is it what, just water to make hydrogen?
So yeah, it's water and O2. So, or sorry, water. Yeah, water, and you get O2 and hydrogen. I'm venting all of my O2. I will tell you, it's very power intensive to do all of this, and this is probably not the best way. Yeah.
Oh.
The more variety, the less they take. That could be, Comrade. So are you saying I shouldn't? Wait, I'm dumb. They don't eat just wheat, do they? Chat, they don't eat wheat. No, they eat bread. They don't eat wheat. So I'm putting all this wheat into storage over here.
For nothing.
For nothing. So we need to make our bread on that side of storage. Or just not have storage for wheat even. Actually, that's, yeah. Here's what we're going to do. I got to hurry up. That's all I know. Good. Oh, you're not farming. Okay. I am interested in the pig situation. I'm kind of invested at this point. To be honest, I kind of am. Oh man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do 2. Why not? Be more bread than we ever need.
I need to convert something into ammonia.
And see, the problem is you get animal feed out of this. The thing I'm trying to reduce is all of the points for trucks to have to go, right? It's just too many right now. So I get animal feed there and I get animal feed here. When this system catches up and fills storage, I'll have animal feed coming here. So I probably should move my chickens back here. If I'm going to have chickens at all, I should move them back into this area. That would make sense. And then belt this animal feed output back to there. That's what should be done, right? Right. Okay. So the animal feed needs to go away. I believe this is a... Hang on. That output 16, that uses 16. So that's a 1-to-1. So that's HE then to do. I want it over like that. All right. Well, last, I hope you have fun going out for drinks, by the way. Be safe. You know, don't drink and drive, okay? Just saying. Winter's coming, so you might be able to find them. Oh, that's funny. We just move that one over, and then we have belts that are lined up. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Amazing. So we need water here. Water. We can make cake here. Chat.
Cake is a lie.
No, it's right there. I see it.
It's a lie. Cake is a lie.
Oh, it's right there. I'm not gonna make any, but
it's a lie.
Can I have the bakery out back by the sorter before I belt it into town? That actually is not a bad idea. So let's see. Our wheat is up here. And that would make more sense because our animal feed's right there. But if we put it over here like so, and then we'll just change our wheat system up a little bit because it comes out this way anyway. Not what I wanted to hit. It comes out this way anyway, so might as well just do something like that, and then we'll just change. We'll change from here. We'll bring it this way. Actually, I don't mind it going that way. I don't mind that at all. The only difference would be we just drop this down. Because really, do we... Well, we should have some kind of storage, though, right? We should have a little bit of storage here before we get rid of all of it. Cake is a lie. Guys, I saw the cake, okay? I saw it. It was real. Oh, we don't want to put this here, though, because if we need more... if we need more room over there, then we need... Yeah. And same thing here, actually. We don't want to put it right there, either, because